Hi. I was just cleaning something down here. Been at the hotel for a couple days, ran out of money. They got me cleaning and doing a few things around the place, fixing some things up. Anyway, my 3 favorite records that got me going. I gotta tell you, I was playing a lot of ice hockey, playing a lot of sports, but I was playing drums too. But then I heard Kiss Alive 1. BAM! I went crazy. I love that record, Kiss Alive 1, right? Strutter, Deuce, Cold Gin, all them tunes, the drum solo, the drum riser going up, the Catman. That was cool. So yeah, I was about 14 years old when that record came out. So that got me back into drumming. And then, one day I was hanging out with my friends, and we heard Rush, All the World's a Stage. And I heard the drum solo. And I was already playing drums. I was like, wow, who is this guy? The Professor! The Professor on the drums, Neil Peart! I was like, wow, I want to be like the Professor. He had the handlebar mustache and stuff. I was like, okay. So then I started getting into Rush and more complicated forms of music. And I would say probably another influential record was after I started getting into more complicated forms of rock and progressive rock. I started listening to a band called Weather Report that actually has a drummer that's from Lima, Alex Acuna. Great record. Weather Report, Heavy Weather, 1977. I saw that tour, Jaco Pastorius on bass. It was really free-form jazz music, beautiful music. It's still a beautiful record. I still listen to that record all the time. So I'd say those are the 3 influential records that made some kind of impact on my feeble life. You want to know what's in my iPod, right? I don't have an iPod. Now what? No, I have an iPod. Of course I have an iPod. I have many of them. I like the band Blink-182. I like Travis Barker. I have a mohawk. Travis Barker has a mohawk. He's very cool. I also like another band that is a derivative of Blink-182 called Angels and Airwaves. I like that band. And the third, I'm listening to Frank Sinatra. I love Frank Sinatra. I got one of my favorite records is Live at the Sands, recorded in 1965 with the Quincy Jones Orchestra and Sonny Payne on drums. Beautiful live record. And cool. I have to say, actually, I was invited to see a Peter Gabriel concert. A friend of mine was going to see, I was living in Hamburg at the time. This was about maybe 10 years ago. And a friend of mine had tickets to see Peter Gabriel, and I had seen Peter Gabriel in the past on his first solo tour, but I thought, okay, I'll go to the show. And I was playing a lot of heavy metal at the time, and I went to see the show, the Growing Up Tour. And this was not a concert, this was a theatrical extravaganza. This was really something to see, and Peter Gabriel was speaking German. Better than, I've lived in Germany for 8 years, he speaks better German than me. I was totally amazed. The show, the sound, the lights, the music, his musicians, just a superb show. It actually took me somewhere. I was lost for 2 hours in the music. I forgot where I was, and I think that's a good release. You know, that's a good concert. So those are my answers.
Yeah.
Would you like to know anything else?
No, that's it.
You sure?
Yeah.
I want to tell you something.
What? Nothing.
Nothing.
Well, thank you.